Hello, this is Malorian, and this will be the first game of the Onslaught tournament, and it's going to be my Orcs up against some High Elves. Alright, so this game started in a very interesting way in that I was up against my buddy here. I've shown his army off before. I love it. The High Elves, very well done. You know, you should see it on the display board where there's like a coast on there. It's all basically like the Sea Guard type theme. But the big thing here is like, oh man, buddy, it was so hard making a 1700 point list. Oh yeah, you know, it's so small, blah blah. And he says, you realize this is a 2200 point tournament, right? He says, oh no! So what happened is that the 40k side is 1700, fantasy is 2200. I just looked at the wrong point size because, as you guys know, I made this list on the fly trying to get this ready in time. So yeah, I'm 500 points down. We all had a good laugh about it. My hope is I can make it to lunch and then dash home and grab a horde of Blackworks. Some people tried helping me out, but either their stuff wasn't painted or the percentages wasn't going to work out. So I have to make through 2 games being down 500 points, but we'll see how it goes. So I already went over my army, as you can see it down here. For him, what he has is his Sea Guard on the left, and in there he has a Mage with the Lore of Life. Then he has a Moon Dragon, I believe it is, with the Prince up top. Then he has some of his White Lions, some a BSB in his unit of, I'm not sure if they're Silver Helms or Dragon Princes. I think they're just Silver Helms actually, but they could be Dragon Princes. And then finally he has some archers on the far right. So a pretty small compact army, and the thing that's going to be the saving grace in this game is that it's blood and glory. So of course if I can kill his prince on top of the dragon and get one more banner somewhere else, then he'll be down to 3 and he will break. So that is fantastic. With all my war machines, I think it's possible. I just really need to get up there and stall him long enough so I can actually pull this off. And here's just a little close-up over here. I mean, I would love to get the points from the Sea Guard, but that's just not really going to happen. And over here, I mean, with my Doom Divers, getting the one from the, I'm sure the Dragon Princes should be fairly easy. Like I said, I just got to keep them back. There's actually the cards you go for each game too, and my card here, I mean, every single time they went for the killing at least 3 war machines against me, but for me, I'm trying to get at least 3 banners as well for extra battle points on top of the 7 you get for a massacre. So I figured the next easiest one would be the White Lions as opposed to the Sea Guard, who are probably going to stay back. But I mean, as long as I try and get a win, that's all I'm trying to do, really. So his first turn, he starts moving on up. He goes for a Flesh to Stone on his Knights. I figure they're not the priority first turn anyway, so that's no big deal. Otherwise, some shooting kills, you know, a Goblin here and there, but really nothing too much at this point. But of course, I'm going to have like one chance to kill this dragon, or else he is in my face. So on my turn, I basically throw everything into it. I do kill the prince, so he's down 2 points for his, fortitude and stuff now. But he does still have the dragon with 2 wounds left. So that's maybe not so bad, but of course, yeah, he can do a lot of damage to me. And of course, it could be a thing where he breaks me before I break him if he gets to my general and stuff. Otherwise, then my turn looks like this. You can see that my one hero, Wolf Rider, is there to redirect the knights to the right. I had moved over my bunker with Mage to try and put through the Bad Moon through them. Did not work. I think I even just failed to cast. But otherwise, yeah, pretty much everything went into that Star Dragon. And, hey, at least I got the general. That's the main thing. So his turn too, he charges into my war machines here, but this little piece of terrain we're actually playing as a swamp, and he actually went and tripped in the swamp, so he's down to his last wound now, so it could be that while he's over here killing my war machines, this swamp could kill him for me. So otherwise, end of his turn looks like this. He had charged into that hero, and hey, what do you know, the hero died. He decided not to overrun, he's just kind of looking to the where he is there. You can't really see it, but my Orc archer's on the far right there, so that if he does kind of commit somewhere, maybe I can hit a flank and try and break him or something. But otherwise, he's just really moving up. You can see that my second unit of Night Goblins really lost a lot of guys, but really, all those units of them are just throwaway units, really, so it's not so bad. My turn too, my Night Goblins fail Animosity, charge the White Lions, and this is horrible because obviously I'm going to lose, I'm going to break, he's going to run me down or chase me, and basically all this did is my little throwaway unit just made it so that he's going to be closer to me rather than keeping them away. The big news, though, is that between all my shooting and stuff into the Dragon Princes, because he has a champ, and he's the last one there, I killed the banner, so at this point he officially breaks, and, he's going to be automatically losing by massacre, but because we have these secondary objectives and stuff we have to do, we're going to keep on playing. So in my turn, it looks like this. Yeah, he beat my Night Goblins and ran them down, so now his White Lions are getting closer. That one little unit is there just to redirect his other Knights, and my Wolves are now behind the tower there, so again, I thought it'd be in a good spot for the Curse of the Bad Moon, but it didn't go off, and then I can always charge into the archers if I want to. So on his turn, the White Lions charge in here, and he tries to charge with the dragon, but it trips and dies in the marsh there. Over here, the Dragon Princes try coming after me, but they kill the bunker, and they don't make it all the way to the Orcs. Overall, looks like this, and he reformed to shoot my bunker in the back. Both of them failed Swift Reform, so that saved me. In the end, I charged over here, beat the archers, failed to run them down. I'm not actually all dead, just didn't want to balance them all. And so, end of my turn, it's looking like this. I charged into the Dragon Princes. They held, so that's not good news. His turn, his White Lions are coming over. They're slaughtering me. I still can't beat this goddamn Dragon Prince over here. Then he's still coming at me with the White Lions. Yeah, my guys are now way off to this side, so he can't kill them. Then he hits my flank with the White Lions, and my archers are now done. And so overall here, now they're all dead. I just have my bunkers and some war machines and stuff. He goes in here and I blast him with the template, the Curse of Bad Moon. Kills a few, but not enough. After that, he actually charges my shaman and catches me. I rolled like a 3 or 4 to run away. And really at the end of the game, I failed animosity over here, so I couldn't get this little objective, but it didn't really matter at this point. So victory to the Orcs and Goblins, and man, did I feel so lucky for this one. I mean, coming into the tournament, like at 500 points under, I had no right having a chance in my game, but really it was just the fact that I got blood and glory, and I was up against a guy with an elite army, with a general on a dragon, so he's easy to be killed, and if it wasn't for that, I'd be screwed. I mean, as we saw, as we played this out, he kind of went and cleared me out. It could have been actually a little bit different if my stupid Night Goblins wouldn't have failed animosity and charged in and let his White Lions get really close in there. I mean, otherwise I could have shot them up, got a lot of points from them, got my little card bonus as well. But either way, I mean, if nothing else, I mean, it was good for him to get some revenge for me getting kind of like an easy, free massacre because of blood and glory. But another thing too that I didn't really talk too much on is that in each of these games, or in almost all the games, there's going to be a little flag bonuses that are giving an extra, like 100 points if you control them at the end. For the most part, they don't really matter, so I'm not going to mention them unless they actually come up, just to let you guys know that if you see these little things around, that's what they're for, is like they're little extra areas we can move around and capture them for points. But either way, there you go. I went into this realizing I was down 500 points, was hoping just to win one game over the entire tournament, being down that many, and there, I got a massacre win first game. So thanks for watching, and there's 3 more games to come.